When you have a name like Alejandra Kim, teachers always stare at you like you're a typo on the attendance sheet. Each school year, without fail, they look at my face and the roster and back again. Like they can't compute my super Korean face and my super Spanish first name. Multiply that by 8 different teachers for 8 periods a day, and boom. Welcome to my life at Quaker Oats Prep. I mean, Alejandra is like the Jessica of Spanish girl names. Basic as all hell. It's not like my parents named me Hermenegilda or Xochitl, and yet people still find 1,000,001 ways to butcher my name. I've been called 1. Alejandra, Mr. Landy Badeau, our college guidance counselor, who apparently never took Spanish 101. Hello, the J is pronounced like an H. 2. Alexandra, Mr. Schwartz, sophomore year, who ironically Ellis Islanded me even though he teaches U.S. history. 3. Alejandra, Miss Sanders, junior year physics. Technically this is correct. The 3rd syllable is pronounced like the Chan in Hanukkah. Hanukkah? You get my point. The Miss Sanders was trying so hard to sound muy auténtica, which was almost as bad as if she just Ellis Islanded my name in the first place. You know, like those annoying people who go to a bodega and order a croissant when the rest of us commoners just say croissant. But if you're the one ordering croissants from a corner bodega, that's the least of your pretentious problems. For the record, I just pronounce it Alejandra. But I usually tell people to call me Ali. I say it the easy gringo way, Ali, as in alley cat, alleyway, back alley. That's what everyone at Quaker Oats Prep calls me. Our school is not actually named Quaker Oats. It's officially an austere preparatory school, named after a Quaker from the 1600s who was literally burned at the stake for trying to better humanity. But everyone just calls us Quaker Oats. We're not like Brearley or Chapin or Dalton. We're more progressive. Read hippie and weirdo. We're like the minor leagues for the big Quaker colleges like Whyder and Swarthmore and Bryn Mawr. Laurel Greenblatt Watkins, my first and best friend here, says we're a hotbed of granola crunchiness in the middle of Chinatown. I don't know what to think. I'm just a scholarship kid, 90%, and Ma never lets me forget about that 10% we owe each year. Back in my neighborhood in Queens, they call me Ale, except when Ma gets super pissed. Then it's all, Alejandra Veronica Kim, andate a tu cuarto. Papi always used to call me Alejaya. If I were Dominican or Puerto Rican or Colombian or Mexican, then at least I'd have some solidarity in New York with mi gente, my people. Which might sound vaguely racist, but it is what it is. But my parents are Argentine, and there aren't a whole lot of us here. Both sets of my parents' parents were Korean immigrants who were aiming for America North back in the day, but washed up in America South. Sidebar, the Korean name for America is Miguk, beautiful country. For South America, it's Nammi, south of beautiful, which is all kinds of linguistically fucked up. It sounds random, how a bunch of Koreans ended up in Argentina. The short answer is immigrant labor exploitation. They were sent over to farm and populate Patagonia, but the land was basically a barren desert. The Koreans were like, yeah, nope, and hightailed it to Buenos Aires, where they settled in a villa miseria called Bekgu and sewed clothes all day. Every time I get upset about something first world, like how they forgot the ketchup packet with my fries, I have to stop myself and remember. Papi grew up in literal Miseryville. He worked in a sweatshop, forced into child labor by his own parents. That's what happens when you're the kid of immigrants. Your whole life is one big guilt trip.